Massive shout out to Blazing Boost for sponsoring today's video. If you guys are struggling to get any Destiny content, so that goes for exotics, armor, anything you guys want in the game, Blazing Boost can provide. And I've actually got you guys a discount code of 10%, so make sure you check out the link in the description and the pinned comment for that 10% off. Now, the feedback I've had from my audience and the feedback over on their reviews, they do also have a 5-star Trustpilot review with over 9,000 reviews. So if that doesn't say something, I don't know what does. So check them out. Like I said, link in the description, and let's jump straight into today's video. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you one of the best PvP hunter builds in the game. Now, this hunter build, I've been trying it out a lot recently, and if you've watched my previous videos, you guys know I really love the Dragon Shadow, but I went back to my old roots and I thought I would make a build on the Worm Husk for today. But trust me, this build is definitely one of the best sort of PvP builds. If you're a new player, and even if you're an experienced player, you'll be able to do well with this build. And I do feel like it's one of the most sort of best builds to stay alive with, so that is why I'm going to call it the Never Die Again build. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, drop a like down below. We are trying to hit that 40k milestone by the end of the year. And now, obviously, with Destiny being so dry as it is and Bungie not fixing their game, I'm just trying my best to sort of upload content. So really, let me know what you guys want to see on the channel down below. And with that said, let's jump straight into it. So for this build, what class we are running is going to be Top Tree Tether. Now, the reason for this is because you are going to want to go invisible quite a lot with this build, and it's pretty much based on going invisible. Now, we are using Vortex Grenade because I believe that is the best grenade to use for me personally. Now, Gambler's Dodge, I prefer that because you do obviously get out of situations a lot easier. Some people prefer Marksman for the reload. To be honest, it doesn't really matter that much. It's not going to affect your gameplay too much. And obviously for the jump, it's whatever you're most comfortable with. Now, we do for this have Keen Scout, Sprint and Sneak Faster, and gain an Enhanced Tracker, Tethered Enemies and Mark 4 Easy Tracking. That's not really part of the build, to be fair. Snare Bomb, really good. Obviously, you can combo with that. That is why I use it as well. Then we do have Deadfall, which doesn't really matter in PvP, but these two right here are what we're going to be using for this build. Vanishing Step, dodging makes you vanish from sight for a short time. So basically, you can go invisible. Now, the reason why I love this build so much is because you can pair it with a sniper or a shotgun. But for me, I'm going to show you the shotgun build I run, and obviously you can just sort of change it to the sniper perks when you guys need to. Now, the weapons don't really matter. Obviously, it's whatever you're comfortable with as well. I'm just going to talk through the artifact as well and sort of show you what you guys need or may need. You're definitely going to want to have hand cannon targeting and unflinching hand cannon aim for this build if you are going to run a hand cannon. And also, you are going to want to run, I'd pick up shotgun dexterity because you can play around with it, and probably shotgun ammo finder if you guys are obviously running a shotty. But with that said, that's the subclass and the artifact and the weapons talked about. Now I'm going to talk about the abilities and sort of the mods you guys are going to need. So for your stats, I would recommend having 100 mobility. That is going to be pretty much a guaranteed. You are going to need to have that. And then obviously you're going to want to run as high recovery as you possibly can. Now, because my Worm Husk isn't that good, I've managed to get a 79 recovery, 77 strength, and 100 mobility. So not too bad. But the reason for this is because Hunter class stat reduces the cooldown of your class ability, increasing your movement speed and maximum jump height. So the reason for this is because if you do run 100, you're going to be getting your dodge back a lot quicker than obviously if you didn't, which then, in fact, turns you invisible. But not only that, the reason why this is so good and why I love the Worm Husk with this build, as you can see, dodging gives you a small health and shield bump. So if you dodge, you're pretty much going invisible and getting a bit of your health back and a bit of a shield. So you can't really go wrong, and that is why I've classed this as Never Die Again build. But pretty much, obviously, you're going to die, don't get me wrong. It's just probably the best class to sort of save you from bad situations in the game, and that is why I love this build. Now, the only reason why it's 1056, guys, is because I haven't bothered to upgrade it because I haven't been doing the high-end PvP activities because of all the cheaters. So that is why it's such a low level. But for your arms, what you're going to want to run on that, actually, I'll show you what we're running on the Worm Husk. We're running 2 hand cannon targetings and a mobility mod. And then for the arms, what we are going to be running is mobility. Now, we do have sniper dexterity because we was using a sniper. So obviously what we need to do is swap that to a shotgun. Like I said, this build's really good because you can sort of just change it to different weapons you're running. And me personally, I do really like fastball, but you could even run sort of 2 shotgun dexterities if you really wanted to. And to be honest, these perks don't really matter in PvP as such, so I don't bother using them. And then for the chest piece, what we do have, now this is really good and it is going to help you quite a lot. We are running a resilience mod, but we're going to change that actually, guys, to a recovery mod. I'm not sure why it was on that. I think that's because I was doing another build and I forgot to change it back. But yeah, you're going to want to run a recovery mod on that. Then we do have unflinching hand cannon aim, unflinching hand cannon aim again. So we're running 2 of them. Trust me, these perks pair up and they do work really well. So definitely use them. And then we do have radiant light. This is a really good one to get some extra strength. So obviously, it's just a good perk to have in that end column to give you a few extra stats to help you in game. We get plus 20 strength from using that, and plus when you cast a super, nearby allies will become charged with light. So that is what we are running for the chest piece. Now the boots, what we're running is recovery, shotgun scavenger. Now, to be fair, if you're obviously on keyboard and mouse, you're not going to want to run this. So you could run something like double if you really wanted to. But for me, I do quite like traction on a controller. And obviously we don't have anything on that. Now, for the cloak, this is where it gets really interesting and you're definitely going to want to listen up. We do have a recovery mod with outreach, reduces melee cooldown when using your class ability. And then we do have powerful friends. Now, for this perk to be activated, you're going to have another arc mod. That is why we've got outreach. And that will give you 20 plus mobility. Now, if you don't have that, guys, the gunsmith will sell it eventually. So keep checking that out. And obviously, this isn't crucial to the build. It just helps, obviously, with that mobility on your cloak. But yeah, that's the build. Trust me, this works pretty much wonders in the PvP at the minute. Because obviously, there's quite a lot of cheaters. So going invis, getting your health back mid-fight does really help out. But that's pretty much it from me, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. I just want to quickly shout out our Discord. A lot of people have been joining our community Discord. There'll be a link in the description. And not only that, I've been streaming a lot over on Twitch. So make sure you go and follow me over there. We've been having a lot of viewers in there, which I do really appreciate it. And we are going to be streaming pretty much every day from now on, hopefully. I may miss a few days, but that's just due to some sort of reasons, obviously. But as always, I will catch you in the next one, and I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you later.